let's do it. Hi ladies and gentlemen, including employment seekers and students. You know that I'm a Christian lady, I am an employment seeker, and I am also an e-learner student. And I'm a part mom of a young adult and a teenager. Well, you know, I publish. I'm definitely an e-worker. Look, you all, I just want to level up and find a job or create one. All right, you all, welcome to my IT world. I got many worlds, I told you, and always with the Lord Jesus Christ in each world. Welcome to my Trilingual IT-Security tutorial, the second in 2020. I hope you enjoyed the first tutorial on the topic. It was in 3 parts, and you know you can recall it anytime. You know, I'm not super techy, but I still love technology, and I'm still learning a lot. Now that we also know what to do for the protection of our assets, you know, our data in our tech devices. Remember, we mentioned also some popular cyber attacks like social engineering, but we'll talk about some more attacks a little later. Now, what's new? Well, new is definitely that I extended my antivirus for 1 year. I got McAfee. My firewall is always activated, of course. I back up my data on a regular basis. I made also some passwords changes. We have to change our passwords on a regular basis, you know. And I updated some, you know, some things on my browsers, and on the computer system settings. You know, I really know better now about the do's and don'ts online, and you know, about the highs and lows risk. By the way, now I also know what cryptography is. You know, it sounds more complicated than it really is. It is just hiding your information from hackers by encoding them. Actually, I already knew how to do it without knowing the tech term. Well, I still believe that the best solution to understand the topic is through exercises. So, of course, we are going to practice together one more time. But before we start, I think that it's important to mention that the 3 tenets or principles of information security are called the CIA triangle. C stands for confidentiality, I for integrity, and A for availability. It means that you make sure that your data are secured, intact, and accessible only by authorized people. This is important to mention. And important to mention also is that, well, everybody knows that, but, well, computers were created in the 1940s, and hacking started like in the 1980s. Human's nature is always looking for a new thrill, you know, excitement or adrenaline. So that's why today we are still fighting against cyber crimes. Well, some hackers, like the, you know, the black hat hackers, they do that for other reasons, not especially for thrill. For instance, they do that just to ruin other companies' reputation or disrupt their business continuity. And some hack just to generate profit, you know, they ask for ransom. Some just want to steal data for other malicious purposes, you know. Remember last time we talked about this WannaCry crypto worm attack in 2017. You know, more than 230,000 computers were infected. I read also, for instance, also about the cybercrime against Swedish bank in 2007. I read also about, you know, when Adobe got attacked in 2013. I mean, there is a list. I think another good question is why can hackers hack? Why can they attack? You know, they can attack because of humans' error. Because humans make, you know, they make mistakes, and these hackers, they take advantage of humans' error. You know, nobody's perfect except Jesus Christ. Nobody is perfect on this earth, and nobody can work perfectly always. I mean, even with the best security measures in place, there will be at least 1% hacking possibility, you know. So basically the answer is no, we cannot stop cybercrime completely. Remember, as I told you before, there are more kinds of cyber attacks and malware. Let me tell you about some more popular ones, but please go check by yourself what each one exactly does. Because it would be way too long to explain. Just be aware of phishing, skimming, farming, rootkit, keylogger, botnet, worms, viruses, man-in-the-middle attack, drive-by download, DOS or denial of service attack, cross-site scripting or XSS, passwords attacks, SQL injection, social engineering, and so on and so on. Scary, huh? Well, remember I mentioned it also in the first IT security tutorial. We have to follow, you know, the security guidelines. You know, as I told you, firewall, antivirus, and two-way authentication, encryption, and so on and so on. Yes, this is important, and remember, Jesus Christ is the only one who is perfect. He was perfect while he was on earth, and he's still perfect on his throne, and that's why he can help best, you know. Just remember that when something is out of ordinary, you know, in your devices, in your, you know, on your computers, on your other electronic devices, if you can afford, just hire an ethic hacker, you know, a so-called white hat hacker. So, you know, he can come and perform some penetration testing, vulnerability scanning, etc., you know. And if you cannot afford, my sister, my brother, just call the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Because he's best IT support specialist, and he's a cyber security analyst. He's Dr. #1 against digital dark arts. Remember, he is omniscience. All right, you all. As I said, let's perform an exercise. This one is going to be the second one we perform together on the topic IT security, and it is still in German. And of course, I give you an easy high-tech English translation. Again, this is going to be an exercise from ECDL, easyforme.at website, and we are going to perform the quiz number 5 with 32 questions, and of course with the results at the end of the quiz. Let's do that.